one. We're a little late, but that's just because I wanted to get at least one video out. Check out if it's doing well or not. Ooh, screen is bright. All right. Yeah, 5 so far. That's fine. I haven't done one of those in a long time. Cool. And reload. There we go. Yep. Yep. We are live. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Everything looks good. All right. Ooh, we're a little bright on that. Let's turn that brightness down just a hair. Oh, that was not brightness down a hair. That is actually brightness all the way down. Damn. Okay. A little bit over here. That'll work. Closer to the desk, and then we are ready to start. Oh, man. It's been one of those days already. I'm tired. I cannot wait till this week is over. Go ahead and try to get things done. There's not really a whole lot to do. I'm actually going to be doing a lot of armor stuff today. There's only like a few items that need to be trussed, and then that's it. I thought these arms were pretty basic, but I was not expecting what I'm getting into. All right, so we're going to take off the shoulders. Make that easier on myself. T, which is probably on the desk, because of course it should be. That's the hand stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do more of those. You're T? Yes, you are. T5, T5. T5, and then I put that last part on, and then these are the last parts that go on that. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yo, what up, Ajax? Damn, there's very little that goes to trussing this thing out, and then I go straight to armor. It's actually pretty sad. I'm done with that. That doesn't really matter anymore. These are the last pieces that go on. I've already started work on the Zaku. I've got the eye planned out so far. I've got it already hooked up and ready to go. I just got to get everything else planned out at the moment. And also start working on the Zaku's arms and stuff. It's going to be fun. And then I got to work on the kit bash a bit. I don't like having multiple projects going on, but at the moment it's not the worst. I think I showed you how far along that was. Oh, you know it. I don't remember if you saw how far that one got along. Got about that far along, not too bad. It's actually pretty almost decently done. There's just the legs, finishing up the stray arms, and then getting all the weapons and accessories done. Really not too much. And for a little high grade, it's really not too bad. It is a very old high grade. Ah, sweet. I haven't talked to you in a couple days, so that thing looks cool. It's at least as good as I thought it was going to be. Not my worst idea I think I've had in a long time. Not my best, but not my worst. Okay, these are actually the same. Oh, they are. It just feels like the correct upgrade for green, since technically green doesn't get an upgrade at all. He kind of gets left to the wayside like Blue does. Yeah. How does this go on? I'm actually confused on how this goes on. I am thoroughly confused on this. I need to actually take a look at the book because I really am confused on that. Utterly confused. Okay. All right. Yo, what up, Shock? Let me zoom in on that. Okay, yeah, that's the pins. The pins should be facing out. Oh, what? Fucking what? Okay, then how does this go on? Oh my god. Oh, this model kit does not fail to make me so annoyed that that's how they want to do that. It just goes on like that. It just sits in there like that. Like, are you fucking serious? And how do you not end up losing all these parts if you do that? If you're not doing it like I am, where I'm doing it out of order. Like, seriously, how would you not end up losing that freaking shoulder part in between making these parts? If you were doing it by the way the book does it. I lose parts by just looking at them, let alone going like, you know, I'm going to build the whole thing at once. And then I'll come back and add these things back on again and hope to dear God I don't lose the shoulders, in the little shoulder piece that just sits in there while I sit there and take my fancy photos all day long. And then come back to it 2 weeks later. Knowing my ass, I'd lose them. I could just be being hyperbolic, but I mean, seriously, that is just such an oversight. I know it's kind of dumb of me to get mad at it, but it's like, I just, ugh. That is a pet peeve of trying to make people do dumb things instead of just do smart things the first time. When this is supposed to be the pinnacle of gunpla. I 3 years ago, I would say that would be an easy way of doing that. But nowadays, good luck on getting spare parts. That is the hard part about kind of going through that pandemic, is that now it's just like impossible. Some people have some decent ways of getting parts, but not really. I just find it as a kind of like a dumb stepping stone that's like, I don't see an average person. I could see someone losing this part and being very frustrated with it. Like someone buys this as their penultimate thing they saved up for, and then, they build the shoulder, they do the trussing for it, they put it down, they come back later and they've lost this shoulder part because it doesn't actually clip in. I can see that happening easy. I mean, we've seen parts just literally leap off the table for no reason, let alone hoping to dear God parts don't go flying. Keep an eye on everything. You keep an eye on TikTok because they were being very mean yesterday. You are idle. We shut your stream down. Why? Oh yeah, like this one. This one doesn't even want to sit in. There's my case study right there. That one does not like sitting in on that other shoulder. Okay. And then... Oh, and we need W. Okay, there is one other part. S14 and S15, and then W. There is one other part. Did not think I was going to get to armor today. Did not think armor would be today's thing. I thought there'd be a little more trusting to this piece. Once I have the arms done, then it's on to core fighter, shield, and the rifle, and then that's it. And then all I have to do is get the decals done and get it done, and I can get started on formulating. I gotta get 3 reviews done. I am so fucking behind. I have been really lazy. That's my bad. I've been so lazy lately. Between work and personal stuff going on, I have just been so unfocused. It's been fucking annoying. All right, let's see. And I haven't been making a lot of content. I mean, I don't know. After all the stuff that kind of went, like, all the people telling people what to do on TikTok as a late for Gunpla, I kind of lost interest in posting anything new because it was like talking to dead air for a while there. It's not fun when I'm getting shut down for even saying anything, so. Kind of why I've been kind of silent as of late, but we're going to have to start shaking things up again. Not too bad, luckily. I just got to start being really loud and really annoying, as I usually am. Sometimes the shake is good, yeah. Nah, I'm also on YouTube. I do a fair bit on YouTube. YouTube's just I wish YouTube was better and favored smaller content better. That's my only problem with YouTube. YouTube favors long format content, and it's just not my favorite thing to do. That's my downfall. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's right there. My only problem with long format content is that you have to be super strict on everything. Everything's so freaking everything has to be perfect, and you got to make sure that you're not going to get a copyright on anything. It's the only problem I hate about long format. Where TikTok was great because it was short format, do whatever you want, kind of, and it was kind of nice because it kind of felt like you at least had the freedom to do what you want. You weren't so restricted like everything else is. So annoying. But yada yada, I still need to start doing more long format shit myself. Like I said, I'm fucking like 3 or 4 reviews behind where I should be. I need to get them done. I've got to get new Exia and then this one almost. That's 3. Nothing too. I'm not too far behind on videos. I just like also the shotgun nature that TikTok gave you. You can just shotgun a bunch of content out in one day and be done. It was nice. YouTube, not so much. They don't like you spamming. Cool. So that's it for trussing. That's it. That's done. Now on armor. That was easy. I should have done them a long time ago. I did everything the hard way. Sounds about right for me. Oh, what do you know? Take the shoulder off because it'll make doing things a lot fucking easier. I bet it would. I bet it would make it a lot easier to do things if you took the shoulders off. I mean, that's such a freaking like second nature thing. Oh man, I don't know where half this crap is. Yes I do. It's sitting right in front of me. Why am I stupid? Like all of it is sitting right here in front of me. Okay. I and L. I don't remember what L is. Are you L? You are L. Okay, cool. Awesome. Did not know if that was L or not. Nice. 15-minute videos. I try to shoot for like, I like doing 3 minutes. 3 minutes if I'm lucky. Like, I don't have enough to talk about. Like, I'm not going to do the whole, like, here we go, about half-hour review talking about a model kit that, I mean, I'm going to be spending. I'm not doing like what traditional reviewers do where they're spending all their time off camera building the model kit. I'm bitching on stream. So you guys get kind of my overall sense of it as I'm going along, which is kind of nice. Does take a shit long time for me to get things done, but you get my average response, and then I can also bitch about it in shorts. So I'm also going to be sticking with giving an overall review at the end. I'm not going to do the whole like spiel of how to make a grandstandy stuff. It's kind of been the way I've been doing the reviews lately. It's just B-roll shots, me talking over it for like 2 to 3 minutes about what I did and didn't like. I'm not going to do the whole like articulation portion of it because that's kind of the whole point of doing the live streams and also talking about it in the, what is it called? Shorts. I just need to format stuff a little bit better. Like, I mean, that's an average bend for that. It's not bad. I've seen worse on perfect grade, specifically Astray. If you don't do the modification to the Astray perfect grade, that bitch cannot bend his arm at all. And it sucks so much if you don't. Okay, so I got to get these I parts off. We'll get them detailed and then get the L parts off. And with coming into some of the bigger model kits coming up here in a little bit, it's going to be insane. I'm hoping to dear God I don't have heart attacks building them. Because knowing me, I'm going to have heart attacks building them. Two of the rarest high grades that exist in all this hobby. And yeah, I know if I mess them up, I'm going to get screamed and yelled at. Oh, I hope I do. Delphi. Okay, so they're both there. My only downfall is I can't keep up with some of these guys who do have the ability to get things done so super fast and get reviews out immediately. That's just my only downfall. I work at my own pace, but it is my detriment. But if I can build up the viewer base for it, get my own stuff rolling on it, it's not the worst thing in the world to do. It just means I don't keep up nearly as much as most of the other people. But I don't want to rush the model kits. That's the thing, is I don't want to rush the experience of it, because most of the time when I see people rushing them, there are some big names that like to rush model kits, and they end up giving people the wrong interpretation of the model kit because they rush, and then their rush, they break things or give people the wrong examples. Don't take the time to learn what might be a fix or give a better opinion on it. They're just getting a rushed opinion of it. And it could even be a really good model kit. Yo. What up, Ducky? Getting so close on getting this guy done and then working on the Zaku next. Today's topic, why I hate doing long format content. Because I'm lazy and I have to work for a living. I'm so bad at YouTube. I'm not a, how can I put it? I'm not an AV nerd. I mean, I'm good with doing some stuff. I'm not one of those guys who got into the YouTube thing early on because the fact that they all went to theater school or were in AV club, and so they already have all this stuff and all this knowledge and all this stuff already set up. I'm an idiot who decided to just start recording himself fucking goddamn build model kits and play video games on the internet for shits and giggles. So I suck at editing. I suck at doing scripted content. I don't have $10,000 freaking DSLRs to do freaking B-roll. I got my camera and I've got a $500 DSLR that somewhat works sometimes, but it really can't give me the same quality as my freaking phone can sometimes. But I'm still kicking, still trying. Because I know if I can get one person to buy something from the freaking suppliers that do support the stream, and they end up liking it, I can get at least one person converted over to the freaking third-party army and ruin Bandai even just a tiny little bit. Helps me keep my soul running. Because I want you to buy the very best model kit without paying $1 million for it, because we all know that the greedy corporation is not out there to be your best friend. So why not get the best value you can? My neighbors apparently cannot cook their food to save their life today, and I can hear their smoke alarm going off like crazy. And I feel that. That's why I took mine down, technically. All right. Oh. Yeah, that looks okay. I can't really get in there too much. See, I knew that. I knew those were going to fall off. I am so smart. Yeah. Just like that. That's exactly why I said I didn't like that. Literally fell off the second I tried to put this thing together. Yeah, I'm not getting in there. Literally said those things were going to fall off. Yo, what up, Donut? Because Donut be a good dish when virgining on a freaking vacation coming up. I am going to probably sleep so much it's not even funny. I got 2 more days left, and then I'm on vacay. And as I was stating earlier, we were talking about long format content and how it just YouTube sucks. I just don't want to have to move to full-time YouTube. And I can run from it, I can hide from it, but I may end up having to do a lot more YouTube content. Yo, nice, dude. I haven't even, mine hasn't even moved yet. Mine hasn't even shipped yet. I really don't know when my Sky Defender is going to be here yet. Did you see that Cosmos is doing a lighting kit for it? It's like, Cosmos, can you please calm down, please? Not everything needs a lighting kit, damn it. But why is my wallet running? It's not like I'm probably going to buy that. You get back here. Keep an eye on everything. And if I can get this armor done today, or get most of the majority of it done today, get the work on the accessories finished up, which shouldn't take too long, and we'll be straight on to the Zaku, which will be neat. Ah, I doubt it. If the band can send the battery for this thing, I really doubt it. I really think it was just an oversight by the guys who did the Solomon that just they didn't want to include the batteries. Just didn't make any sense how they're trying to sit here and make it seem like they couldn't get the batteries into the States. It's really not that hard. Sky Defender. Sky Defender's getting a lighting kit. I don't know yet. I haven't seen any pre-orders go live for it just yet. Like, gun damn it doesn't even have it. That's how new it literally popped up today from Plamo. It was either Plamo or I saw it on what was it? It was either on Plamo or God, what's his name? Or Samuel's page. But I was like, God damn, why do they have to keep making my wallet disappear? I already want to get the alternate head for it. I don't need it to be a multi-stage kit. I don't know if we lost Ajax. Let's see. We might have. No, it says Ajax is still here. Man, those cross silhouette, those cross contrast kits could have been so much better. The the Barbados looks like the what is it called? It looks close to the Ecopla one. That's the only thing I would say would be my biggest concern is that that looks close to the Ecopla Barbados. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it. I swear it looks like the Ecopla freaking Barbados. Yeah, it's almost exactly the same coloration that they use for the Ecopla. It's just in a dark blue instead of a neon sky blue. It has a little bit more detail work. I'll throw it up in I'll throw it up in Gunpla. Give me 1 second. Yep, that's exactly what I need. Let me see if I can. Yeah, axe that, axe that. I can reply and then post the picture. There we go. Yeah, close. It's just a darker blue and a metallic black. No, I think the Ecopla works better. I think the sky blue has a better coloration of the Ecopla. And we're talking about the biggest Barbie hater ever. I think the Ecopla works better. I like the idea of the Ecopla a lot better, where it's just the fact that it's a black on blue design. That's way better than the metallic blue. It kind of goes to the same kind of complaint I had about the Astray. It's close to a Stray inversion, but it's enough that it's not good. I don't like the metallic colors on the sword, and I don't like them making the chest gold. It breaks the whole kind of like, oh, the subtlety of what an Astray frame is supposed to be. And we didn't need it. We already had a Astray inversion, which was a perfectly good color scheme. Shit, I would have took a master grade in that coloration. Which we practically got with the Black Dragon from the band, which I haven't seen. I've seen like 2 people build it because it didn't sell very well. Wasn't one that was like a big seller. The respray kits really didn't do very well. And like I said, I don't like the fact that the cross contrast is also a Chinese only Chinese only brand that we will never see in the US in the first place, which is just so stupid. Why there's Chinese exclusives. The GBK20 I can see, but like the cyberized and the cross contrast only go to the Chinese market. They don't even come close, but then they get such a big demand for, and so they go for big top dollar on AliExpress and shit. Or like the Chinese colorations that we also got for like Sosby and stuff. Those ones really popular, but Chinese only, which is so stupid. Like, how do you make your consumer base hate you more? Make exclusive things that people can't get. Oh, let's see. Yeah, right. That's when you drive a diehard consumer to only become a third party only buyer. Because that's what happened to me. I used to be such a loyal buyer. Oh, let's see how this cleans up. God, what pushed me over? I'm gonna try to think what pushed me over the edge. I think it was actually buying the. It was buying the Astray turn not the turn red. Fuck, what is it called? The Power Red, and enjoying every second of it is what really turned me into third party only. Like Supernova had me locked in, but I felt Supernova really wasn't third party. I thought they were just like, a company who's kind of trying to be annoying. But I'd always heard the rumors of Deban and all that other stuff. And I think it was really actually getting my hands on it and actually getting a chance to have my own opinion on them is really when I freaking stopped caring. Like and it's funny. It's like I can take your guys' experience too about it, and seeing your guys' uh basically opening up to the third parties experience and seeing that it's just such a big difference once we finally stop listening to bad advice. Poor Ajax would have more money if he never listened to me. Would you, Ajax? Just have more movies. Ah. No, I know. Yeah, exactly. No, I still it's just I love the fact that it was the right place and right time for me to just lay the seeds of like, I could help you find that freaking that Astray Noir. Probably save you a few dollars too. Because honestly, I would have felt so horrible making you buy either that P Bandai for like $1 million that is like not worth what it's worth, or buying the freaking super overly expensive high resolution kit that is not worth the money they printed it for. I could, in good faith, tell you to buy those. At some point, I need to do my freaking wing kits. I just don't know when it's going to be. So much stuff in the backlog and so much stuff to do. But I do actually expect myself so many kids, not much time. Yeah, yeah, especially because everything takes so damn long to do nowadays. You know, I got to be so nitpicky on my freaking panel lining now. It's annoying. Like the fact that it's taken me almost a half hour to do these first few parts of this stupid shoulder. Nah, the best one I need to get back to doing some high grades on like off days, but man, getting the time to do it is such a nightmare. When I get back on a normal size kits, then I might be able to start doing high grade Mondays again. Just doing some quick, not detailed model kits. And try to get more filler content out. Xander Lion, hello. Thank you for the raid. Yo. And my notifications still don't work perfectly. Lovely. Probably get a warpath here in about 2 minutes because freaking my Streamlabs still sucks. Yeah, because it shows up on there. Working on the band perfect grade. What is this one called? Perfect grade. RX 78-2 PGU. Coming out well so far. It's just getting everything done. Oh. Oh, yeah. I have so many big monster kits that are coming up. I want to get back to my master grade setups, but there are so many. I have a. So I have a Zaku perfect grade coming up next, which I'm already getting started on because it's got issues and it was a donated kit. Then it's perfectibility perfect grade, which is going to be a nightmare because it's got a full Cosmos unit set up to it. Then after that, it's going to be either one of two Nielsen works that are coming in. I have my Nielsen works red already, but the Nielsen works tall geese might be coming in soon after that. Then it's on to a Dendro and a Neo Zeon. I've got monster kits and I just want to get them done. Get back to master grids that I can spread out over a month. And then maybe do high grades every week during the week to make some filler content finally again. Nice. Oh man. So just in the last few builds, I went from Gojulus the Ogre to perfect grade new to dual perfect grade Exias. And this one was a filler kit because I needed something that was going to be quick compared to going on to the next monster size kit after the Exia. This was kind of a stopgap so I don't lose my brain. After doing back to back to back to back monster kits. Yeah, nice. I wish I was good at painting. I suck. I do rattle can at best. But compressor airbrushing, I'm just the worst. I've tried. I'm so... You're still better than me, trust me. Almost everybody's better than me at painting. The only thing I can do better than most people is I set up LEDs. I'm doing my full custom loop for the Zaku. I've already got some of the leads already ran for the head. I've got to get the rest planned out for the body, get some better LEDs bought for like the Heat Hawk and stuff. Gonna try to push myself back. I did a long, like a year off of doing LEDs. I did a insanely large RG. What is this fucking name? Tall Geese 3. Which I don't know if I can move it. I don't know if I want to try to move that. God, I really don't want to move him. It's always hard to explain it without showing it off. Let me see if I can move it. I've got a power supply set up. I could actually turn it on. Oh. 2, 3. Yeah, your lens is pushing everything down. Yep. Oh. Yeah. So, the basic idea of these. This one was it's got its own lighting kit. Let me see if I can get it actually set up. I've got a big pusher on this one. This is a big power supply and it can make this thing fly. If that shoulder would move out of the damn way. Batteries can only do so much, but big power supplies can do a lot of damage. Yeah, you suck, you stupid negative. I hate you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can't really see it because of the lighting, but it's got a full... Let me see if I turn that off. Ah, if I always turn off the face cam, I can see it a little bit better. But it's got a full... Yeah, you can actually see it. Full lit setup to it. I don't like running it on power supply because these power supplies are kind of finicky and they will burn up. I've done it before. And why is your lance stuck? It's stuck on one of the wings. Thank you. Go back where you belong. Not at my desk. 2, can you please move back? Please don't fall over. Thank God you're not back heavy. Here, give me a second. I use 602. I don't like using 803s because 602s are a lot bigger, but also have a better setup because they're on copper wiring. But they're also ultra brights. Being ultra brights, they can take upwards of 3 to 5 volts depending on how much draw you have. And they're bright enough to blot out the sun with how bright they are. For how small that little emitter is, the amount of light they can produce is stupid. These are from, God, I can never remember the name of this. Who do I buy you from? Powerful. I buy Powerfuls. They're friggin' awesome. I love these damn things. I solder them in place, get them all set up. It's fun. But that one had issues. I lost over 30 hours worth of work due to a short that ended up taking out the back verniers and the eye. I had to go back through and resolder the eye. Well, completely replace the eye. I couldn't go back and redo the verniers. It was just impossible. I was already over by a few 100 hours, and I needed to finish. Typically, I like to have I plan out how long I'm going to take on these builds, and I want to get them done on time most of the time. That one was taking such a long time to be done, it was running square right into overtime. I blame it all on the solder I was using. It was terrible. And I gone and bought the solder I usually use, which is a much better multi-core rosin-based silver solder. I probably would have had a better time. I gotta buy an actual like Henko at some point. I just buy cheap ass ones because I'm a I buy what I need, not overindulge on some tools sometimes because I'm stupid. I really should get an actual Henko at some point, but yeah, after the disappointment of that one, I took kind of a break. I kind of took a step back, stopped doing the big LED kits for a while because that's like not even my biggest one. There's 2 that are sitting above me that I don't like moving, but my RG Hainu and then Hunting Falcon were 2 that I did previously before that. Perfect. No issues with those 2. Perfectly done. No problems. But I also had different solder for that. Oh yeah. Not a problem. Dude, I feel that. Run. Go make food. Don't forget, food is important. Yes, Scarlet. Yo. Oh, I don't know if you're still there. Yes, I've seen it. I want it. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if I still like it, but I do want it. It's got like Firehawk vibes, but probably not the Firehawk price tag. Oh, sick. Dude, I haven't seen much on it yet. I know Jan had some pictures up this morning. Let me double check and see. I didn't get a chance to look at it yet. We were talking about it this morning. Yeah, okay, I see the video you posted. Let me see. Oh, you bastard. Thank you. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. So it's got the Gatling guns and everything to it? Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. If it's also doing the Gatling guns, that's sick. Looking at it right now. I'm gonna have to post this on the Discord. Okay, it looks a lot better actually seeing this instead of those concept photos. Okay, yeah, oh. Yeah, I'm kind of sold on that now. Yeah, that's a lot better than the concept photos. Very Cassatria-like. It's like Cassatria and frickin' Sosby had a baby. You heard me, Donnet. Let me post that on the Discord. Very Cassatria-like. What up, Crimson? Yeah, it looks like Cassatria and Sinanju, not Sinanju, Sosby had a baby, and I like it. A lot better than the concept photos. And honestly, Cassatria and Hot Red would actually look pretty good without the big giant binders. Back to what I was doing. Try to get some more shit. Plus, knowing Supernova, it's not going to be an arm and a leg. Probably what? What's your thought? 150 at most? I'm going to say probably 150 at most. Later, Ajax. 120 max? Maybe. I mean, the Aurora was pretty pricey for them. I was surprised how much the Aurora cost. But true when we see how much the Sky Defender comparably is selling for. 120 max, I could see that. But even then, that's still better than the Firehawk. I don't know what's wrong with Mechanicore. I don't know how they can stay alive with their pricing methods. But I think they're going to have a problem going forward because the guys are making things that are insanely better than what Mechanicore can make now. After Solomon and after this new one and Sky Defender, I don't think Mechanicore has a place anymore. I really don't. With the detail we're getting from some of these other guys and for a cheaper price. I don't know how much longer Mechanicore could probably keep competitive. Ah, Yeah, Defender right now, I think I paid about 180 for mine, but that's with shipping, and the shipping on that thing hurt. But I understand why. All right, let's see. Is there? No, technically, so I1 has to go on before any of that because the fact that it has to go over top of that. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's a hard one, Crimson. Damn. I'd probably go red gunmetal and probably black would probably be the way I'd go. Uh, and then I know everyone's speculating, and it's kind of been somewhat teased and confirmed. I mean, if we're getting PG Sazabi, my wallet is gonna die this year. If we get PG, if PG Sazabi even gets confirmed, my wallet is going to die. Yo, nice, Crimson. I mean, Fire Lizard, Firehawk, PG Sazabi. I mean, the Xeon kits that we've been asking for years to be done is insane. You're telling me, Scarlet. I mean, I don't know where the rest of the kits I'm doing this year are going at all. I'm literally running out of room doing all the perfect grades I've been doing, let alone the two monsters I've got in backlog that I got the chance to pick up. Let alone the two monsters in the backlog. That thanks to Donette eating my wallet when I literally wasn't trying to buy it. But yeah, no, having one of the rares, one of the most hard to fucking get Xeon kits. I have no idea. I'm still joking about that I'm going to have to hang the Xeon from the ceiling. But PG Sazabi, I'm going to have to get if it comes out. Plus the Fire Lizard, and if I could find the money, I would get the Firehawk. But I'm thinking the Firehawk probably will not be up my alley for the longest time. Well, for the next foreseeable future. And we've got Tall Geese coming out too. Knowing Nielsen and how well their scaling is, I think it's going to be huge. Possibly. Yeah. How do you feel about the Sunday hobby design since the first kit hasn't dropped yet? Oh, not bad, but I'm not bad. I always want to wait until I see the full kit come out. That's what I was kind of thinking about with the new Inera kit. I need to see it first. A better render is always better. That's how it always goes. Once I see a better render of a model kit, I can get a better idea of how well it's going to be. And I can decide if it's going to be something I want. Like, the Apocalypse looks nice, but the Sky Defender is so much cooler looking, and the design is so much more intense, and the sheer size of it. But then you see something like the new, how can I put it? Like those newer seed kits that came out in the high grade format. I looked at them and I went, I just don't like. I do come around on some stuff, like the Dendrobium, after actually watching Stardust Memory. I came around to the GPOs, but that was also because I had already bought the GPO 2 Solomon. But though I still do like UC design for the most part, it's more the decisions of each series that has me always kind of questioning whether I like a kit or not, depending on the design and how well they're put together. There are some I do like, there's some I definitely don't like. I know my criticizers would say that I'm just a IBO hater, but unfortunately, there are some decent IBO kits that exist. It's just not all of them are that quality. I wish they were. Later, fool. I've got about half an hour-ish. And there are the die-hard kits that I will die for jumping out on. I mean, the... Oh, let me wait for that. And there's the ad for the evening again. I will be out of here in about a half hour. I don't have a lot of time on the weekdays, but I'm going to be on vacay, so we're going to be trying to get this guy finished up, beyond to PG Zaku, and then getting on to the big guys as soon as possible. But in 3, 2, there's we go. Ad break's finally over. Stupid ad break. I hate you. A good one that I can say that like I instantly was excited for were the Phantom Zaku's getting that third-party release, which was way cool. I have been waiting years to get my hands on the Phantom Zaku's, and those were like the most perfect pricing I could ever expect. And making some of the more rare Phantom Zaku's. I think Mophie still got them. Let me double check. I think Mophie still got the green one. I know they seem to be the only ones who are stocking them right now. Let me see if they still are. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they still have Wizard. Well, Zaku, Blaze Warrior / Wizard is still available. How many do they have left? They have 44 with retail and 47 without. So Mophie still got pretty much all of them, which is scary. They still got Concert. They've got black, white, red, and Blaze still in stock. That's still sick. I mean, Slash, not Blaze. Blaze is the green. Gunner, Blaze Zaku, Dirka, Hine, Reza. I need to get Burrell, and I need to get Eelsman. I still want that. Still want the black and white one. Call by the last name. But Mophie still got them in stock. So if you ever get a chance to, pick it up. They're still the best way of getting those freaking Phantom Zaku's. Patreon's being a little bit annoying right now. We are sitting pretty low on it. So I went to go and check it. Unfortunately, it's a bit lower than I can actually use. We're going to have to wait on doing any giveaways for a little bit. Might not be till this summer to do another one. I just can't cover the cost on shipping and buying the kits I wanted to do for this giveaway. So we'll have to wait at least till maybe June or July to do another giveaway. I wanted to do a concert and a slash. Little light on funds on the Patreon, unfortunately. 7 total, I think so. Let me double check it. I still have it pulled up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Pink, white, orange, black, red, green, blue. Oh, God, I'm still right on that stupid thing. And currently, my supplier, well, and current main sponsor, Mophie, has them in stock, all ready to ship, and they ship pretty damn quick. Yeah, I still consider it a black because it's closer to a blackish gray, like you said. It would be cool if it was actually in like a really nice matte, full on dark black. Or semi gloss, as I like to put it. I really don't, I'm not the biggest matte person. God, I hate doing this. Thank you for being the worst. Let's see if I can actually get that. Holy crap, I actually was able to get that. And without ruining it completely. Ah, dude. I've used them a lot. Trust me, there you've got my Sky Defender coming from them. Uh I haven't had any really bad issues with them shipping stuff. On my end, it just depends on where you're located at. I know a lot of people have issues with Hawaii and Alaska. I've had more problems, I think, with Gundam. Least problems from Gundam Model Center. Jan always treats me good. He's kept me supplied with my plastic addiction way too much. Mofi's been pretty good. And Gundam's had my worst problems. Gundam's had way more problems than I think anybody else. But that was because they lost my my perfectibility for almost 2 months. That pissed me off. And then the stress of my freaking my new. Then the stress of the new coming in was I was already stressing after I got the perfectibility, but when the new ah, okay. Oh yeah, you were missing a part, right? Crimson, you were missing a part on yours, right? Like it was completely off the runner. Yeah, that's right. Shit. I hope you ever got a replacement for it or at least got it fixed-ish. I don't know if they did or not. Yeah, that's right, because you would ask me about it, and I was like, oh, let me double check. Because mine had all my stuff on it. Oh, that's the worst. I've yet to actually. I have been. I'm not even going to fucking try that. I've yet to have that super issue of not having things in the box yet. Hope to dear God not to be that person. It's the worst. Knowing how much money you spend on something. Okay, so you did get it. That's good at least. That's good. That's good. Because that's a really great kit. Just be careful with it whenever you do build it. Donut had a few issues with his. I haven't built mine yet. I'm going to be doing the whole seed thing at some point. Cannot wait to build that one. Like, I still have Solomon sitting in my backlog because I have been stuck on this whole perfect grade thing, and I want off the train, but I want to get it done. I said I was going to do them all. I said I was going to do it. They're taking so much room. Oh, that's good, dude. That's good. No, I've heard lovely things about that model kit. Between the Glory and the Solomon, those were two standout model kits I never thought I would see come out of third party. Two model kits based on completely different properties, but also having insane levels of detail. One being a ultra detailed model kit, and one being a insanely detailed for the size of the amount of parts available model kit that did it subtly versus the overly detailed model kit. They were definitely the showrunners of last year. If I was to pick model kits of the year. Oh, nice. I feel you on that. I want to get all this big stuff out of the way, get all this gigantic crap out of my area, then maybe tone down and stop doing massive stuff for a long while. Go back to doing master grades and not completely destroying my psyche. So I have Zaku, which I'm currently working on getting done, Dakota. Uh, it's more of getting it prepped because it was kind of assembled. I've got the arms and the head and some other parts that need to be done. Then it's Perfectibility, which is a massive monster kit. Then it's supposed to only be Nielsen Works Astray. But Tall Geese might come in between that, which will be fun. I will probably end up doing that. And then there's the 2 monster kits that I don't know if I want to do now, but I'm probably going to end up doing, and that's a Dendrobium and a Neo-Zeong narrative. I got them out of happenstance luck that I had enough cash for the Dendro, and I had the money for the Zeong. I got lucky and got it at retail with a ton of stuff. I should not have paid what I paid for my Neo-Zeong. I will tell you that now. I paid retail and got way too much for it. The decals alone are probably worth almost $70. PGs. I like mostly PGs, and it's going to be the bane of my existence right now because tiny parts. Oh, God. Yeah, I feel you on that, Crimson. I feel you. That's why I haven't really ventured into some of the older real grades. Tiny parts always make for losing everything. And where are we at? We're sitting at 2. Not bad. Let's forget about those. That one's not sitting flush very well. Eh. And looking up here in a second. Okay. Oh, dude, I did. Everything's there. I got lucky they wanted to give it to somebody. They wanted to sell it to somebody who would actually build it. That was the big specification on it. Was that, am I sure I'm going to be building it? I'm like, yes, I will be so doing that. Hence, and they did not like that people hype that kid up so much, and that it's such a. It sucks that the Zeong is considered basically just something you sell around and make cash off of, instead of people really actually building them. Because that's really what happens. People just sell them back and forth. There are very few Zeongs that are actually built. I've only seen a few examples. I know the cost, but also the fact that not many of them get built. They're just kind of traded around on the gray market. Especially the red variants. Oh, dude, yeah. I am surprised how much Dendro has been printed this year and last year that it's now not considered super ultra rare. But yes, people still don't build Dendros very often. And it's same thing with Gogulus. Gogulus also, no one really builds a lot because they're so expensive and they're so large. Don't get me wrong, I love my Gogulus, but damn, that thing's huge. I am actually surprised how much they printed the Dendro this year and last year. I wasn't expecting like, God, how many did they make? They made a ton. Because they're still in print. I've seen so many Dendros be print, it's not even funny. Like when I bought mine from Gundam Pros, I thought they weren't going to get more in, but they got more in after I bought mine. Because I bought the last one they had at the beginning of the year, and then they got more in. So Dendro's getting printed like crazy. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing at all. But it's crazy to see them print that, but they won't print the Zeong more. The Zeong would sell so much better if they would just make more of them. And or knock that price down a little bit, because I mean, honestly, it's a real grade. I mean, a high grade. Come on. One day we'll get the Gao Gao Neo Zeong Red, and it'll be $150. And then I die happy because I can get a Neo Zeong Red. Without paying my entire soul and everything else needed to buy the one. But I'm still happy with the amount of people who have joined the third party army in the last few years. It's been freaking awesome. From those who have joined just out of sheer watching what I build, those asking for recommendations, and those wanting to find stuff that they can't find outside of third party. It's been freaking insane. The sheer volume of the people who join in the Discord and we all go mental every time a freaking kit drops or some new news happens is freaking awesome as well. I like the fact that the Discord more is excited just about every release instead of being all hyper, how can we put it, elitism towards individual preferences. We all do have our own preferences. Trust me, I'm not an IBO fan at all. Not my biggest favorites on the model kits. I wish they would have done better on them. I do like Barbados' design in technicality, but at the same time, it's a frustrating design that I don't technically like at the same time. If that midsection just had more armor to it, I probably wouldn't have a big problem with Barbie. And the plot armory stuff that just doesn't make sense to me. A good mobile suit has flaws, and it's more of the pilot overcoming those flaws, not just giving him plot armor. It's always where I find I always get more attracted to a series when they give kind of more of a realistic approach to it. And not just Mary suing all the mobile suits. Keeping an eye on everything. Like, I really did like everything up till the very end of OG Gundam. I was really getting into it. They kind of pulled a, how can I put it in a good way? Gundam kind of pulls an Evangelion rug out from underneath you once you get towards the very end where Lala comes in. I was so getting into it. I was really enjoying it for the longest time. And then there comes the new type of stupid crap. Like, it was going great till just that point. Hashtag needed more Char and Amuro fighting. Not nearly enough Char versus Amuro. Yeah, keep an eye. And I still love how the OVAs that they've done for a ton of the UC timeline go a lot harder and are so much better than some of the mainstream stuff. I would really like them to start bringing back some of the OVA stuff. Go back to the hardcore stuff. Give us back the OG Gundam kind of brutality. I want more brutality with more reality. And less freaking kid stuff. Earbud is falling out. And it probably paused it. Yeah, there it goes. And keeping an eye on everything. I'm going to finish up this last piece and then I'm going to be out for the night. It's almost 11. Got most of the shoulders done. I mean, not all of it. Would have liked to have got more finished on it, but you guys have got me talking. When I'm talking, I work slow as shit. Did I not do that well enough? I did not. All right, clean that up. Every single mobile suit I'm working on, this entire amount is all white mobile suits, and it sucks. I have to see another fingerprint in white armor again. I'm gonna have to sit here and be fairly angry at myself. Fix that line real quick, and then I am good to go. Oh, well, lovely. I'm gonna have to find that. Oh, there it is. Oh, lovely. I said those would fall off. I did not lie. I said those would fall off. No, you would never notice it. So you were done with it, and you're like, oh, well, that's great. I did not lie on that. And looking up rubber gloves. I can't. I lose too much dexterity. And I end up not being able to do as much fine detail work as I usually can. So it's more about how can I put it? Trying to be very careful on where I put my hands and how much pressure I apply. So that's a faulty body line. Okay, cool. And just clean this up real quick, and then I am done. For the time being. All right. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm not touching the whole model kit yet. No. Not after tonight's. Fun. Which I will have to go back over these again. All right. Cool. Not too bad. Not too bad at all to stop. I will be back Friday. Thursdays are the night off I take just so that way I get a chance to relax a little bit. But we'll be back on Friday night, and we'll be on vacation at that point, and I will be in a much better mood, hopefully, because I'll be free from work for at least a week. It'll be fun. I'll see everyone then. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'll see you guys all later. Thank you, and bye-bye.